I'm sure that everyone has seen one of these before, right? It's a simple form of origami that almost everyone has seen. And you probably made one like this before too. I'd wager though that you probably haven't made one of these. And I, as a paper airplane connoisseur, have chosen to show you one of the coolest and best paper airplanes I know how to make, which is this one. So, firstly, I'm going to show you how to build it, and then after that, I'm going to share with you a couple tips and tricks on how to fly it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, for step one, you're going to go ahead and take the top corner of your paper, and you're going to fold it straight down so that the top edge meets the side edge, whichever side is opposite the corner. Okay, and then you're going to unfold that, and you'll be left with what looks like picture 2, sorry. You're going to go ahead and repeat that for the second side as well, and you'll be left with an X in the center, not center of your paper, but you're going to be left with an X on your paper. Next, you're going to go ahead and take a top edge and fold it down so the edge of your paper is aligned with one of your crease marks, and you're going to go ahead and do that for the other side, and you'll be left with picture 2. Alright, now, next you're going to go ahead and you're going to fold it in half, right down the center, and then you can unfold it, and you'll be left with these. Alright, next you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the top edge of your paper, you're going to fold it straight down, making sure that those center lines are lined up. Alright, and then you're going to go ahead and take the top corners of your paper and fold them in so that they touch on that center line. Now you can go ahead and take that former top edge, we're going to call that the nose, and you're going to go ahead and fold it up so that the edges of that nose line up with those crease lines you just made, like so. Now you can go ahead and fold in those top edges again, but you're going to go ahead and line them up first with the crease that you made and the nose, and then you can go ahead and fold them in once more on that crease line, like so, as you can see in these photos. Now you're going to go ahead and fold that nose down so that it covers those folds you just made in step 8. After this, you're going to move on to step 9. So you're going to flip it upside down so that all those folds are on the bottom, and then you're going to go ahead and fold it in half. And you'll be left with something like this. Finally, for the last step, you can go ahead and fold down the top edges of the plane so that they meet the bottom on both sides, leaving you something like this when you're done. Alright, now that you've got your finished piece of paper, which is now a paper airplane, you can remember some of these tips. You're going to want to not throw downward, you're going to instead want to throw upward. This will allow it not to nosedive straight off, but it will go up and then it'll level out and it'll go much further. Additionally, you don't want to throw your arm out, so don't throw it super hard at first. Start slowly, work your way up, making sure that you have the angle right and the speed right before you throw it as hard as you possibly can. Finally, you can add a couple things to the airplane to make it a little better. You can add a paper clip to the back of it right here, and it'll make it so it's a little bit more back heavy so it won't nosedive quite as quickly. Or alternatively, you can also take and fold those corners in like this, and then leave them folded, and it'll help it with aerodynamics. Alright, now that you know how to build and are a master at flying it, you might as well go out there and beat all your friends in races, and instead of using one of these ones, you can use one of these ones. Alright, thank you.